This is the book Beat Depression by David Hinds from the year 2001. This is chapter 35, Getting Active. Action is consolatory. It is the enemy of thought and the friend of flattering illusions. Joseph Conrad, 1857 to 1924. Nostromo. The bottom line: physical exercise, a little a day, helps to keep depression at bay. One of the most obvious signs of depression is that we become less active. Everything seems to be such a chore, and since we get little or no satisfaction from what we do, we tend to do nothing, allowing ourselves to become stagnant. Many years ago, when I was depressed, I remember spending more time thinking about life than living it. When we are on a downward spiral, there is a tendency to think about everything first, then to deliberate on our deliberations, then concern ourselves with the problems of our deliberations until, in effect, we are too exhausted from all this thinking to do anything at all, and so we don't. Action becomes out of the question. There is a well-documented heaviness to depression, lethargy in the extreme, a disabling sluggishness that sucks and flattens our normal get up and go. We can feel helpless and alone, as if we have been transported to a planet with 10 times the gravitational pull of Earth. It is this overwhelming heaviness that makes the mere thought of exercise less than delightful for many, and a real challenge for some. It would greatly help your recovery if I could tempt you into a little gentle exercise. The key to success is to do a little bit every day, starting today. Unless there are any medical reasons why you should not exercise, such as heart trouble, high blood pressure, unexplained pains in the chest, dizziness, fainting, or a bone or joint problem that could be made worse by exercise, I am going to ask you to give your recovery a major boost by putting down the book for a few moments at the end of the next paragraph and getting active. Without any further thought or deliberation, I would like you to do one or more of the following. Do some gentle stretching exercises on or in your bed. Take a brisk walk or run on the spot until you become just a little breathless. Alternatively, a few press-ups, perhaps, or whatever you can safely and comfortably manage in the way of exercise. Please accede to my request now before continuing with the chapter, unless there is a medical or overriding reason why you should not. After an active break. Are you a little breathless? If so, well done. The hardest part of any program for getting fit and active is the first part. Getting started, the bit you have already completed. From now on, things are going to get easier, and you are going to feel better for taking some daily exercise. Nothing too daunting, just a little a day to keep depression at bay. If you were not ready or able to take some exercise, I know some days it can feel impossible to do what must be done. Why not try again tomorrow? You can easily catch up, and you will at least begin to sample a feeling of well-being. Exercise has proved to be effective in clearing our minds and enhancing levels of concentration, reducing insomnia, improving muscle tone, rejuvenating our immune systems, improving digestion, stimulating blood flow and vascular circulation, regenerating skeletal joints, building up stamina and reducing fatigue, decreasing cholesterol levels, lowering blood pressure, strengthening our heart and lungs, cleansing our mental, physical, and emotional systems, strengthening our respiratory system, preventing coronary heart disease, burning calories and helping to keep our bodies in good shape, and beating depression. When we do something that requires an element of physical exercise, we awaken a part of ourselves that otherwise lies dormant. The problem when we are depressed is getting started in the first place. If this is your problem, an effective way to overcome inertia is to make a deal with yourself that you will do something for 10 minutes only before deciding if it is really as undesirable as you feared. If it is, you can then give yourself permission to quit. What often happens, I find, is that after 10 minutes the inertia is overcome and one's on one's merry way.